Sean O'Malley versus Andre Soukhamthath. What we learned was that Sean O'Malley is the real deal, man. I doubted him. I didn't think that he was, a big-time prospect. I thought he was another hype train coming off a Dana White Contender Series, a Dana White show, Dana White product. Dana White's put him on the main card. He's a flashy guy, but he just didn't have the defense, in my opinion. He didn't have the cardio. And in this fight, he really addressed all those issues. I thought defensively in the first and second round, he looked incredible. He was countering the counters of Andre. He was really drawing Andre out, making him look really stupid when he would throw that left straight. He would throw that left straight, and O'Malley was countering every single time just beautifully. And he was just able to eventually just make Andre really not want to strike with him, really be very passive on the feet, just allowing Sean O'Malley to get off from distance. He got his kicks going. He got everything going. He was looking great, man. But I think another thing we learned maybe is that all Asians aren't smart, man. Or, I don't know, because Andre Soukhamthath had that fight won. Even though I'm saying Sean O'Malley had such an amazing performance, he did a great job, dominated the first 2 rounds. It's undeniable that in that third round, the fight was over. All Andre Soukhamthath had to do was back up and go to the center of the cage. If he would back up, go to the center of the cage, and waved on Sean O'Malley, said, "Come on, bro, come fight me in the center," Sean O'Malley would not have been able to walk to the center of the cage. He was jumping on one leg, striking with the guy against the cage. It was absolutely ridiculous and just mind-boggling that Andre Soukhamthath decided to go for the takedowns in that situation. I just think that his fight IQ is absolutely horrendous. I know that he was talking shit about O'Malley's corner, saying that they were, talking crap to him the whole fight, which I think that that's a little bit unprofessional. I don't think the cornermen are the same as a fan or something like that, where they could be just saying they're just talking shit, because I think that the cornermen have to be respectful to the fighters. They're right there. You should not be talking shit. You're not the one getting in the cage. So I just think that's a little bit disrespectful, unprofessional. But other than that, I think Sean O'Malley just really proved to me that maybe he is a legitimate prospect. Maybe he is someone that now could get a bump up to maybe get a top 25 guy. And I think that they should capitalize on this kid, man. He really shows that he maybe has some drawing value. So I think maybe they should give him a name of someone that's maybe on the way out. Maybe a Yuri Alcantara. I think that would be a great fight, 135 pounds. Maybe a Henan Barao that just fought Brian Kelleher. Not really sure what he wants to do with his career, but a guy like that where it's still a big step up. It's still a big test for a young guy in Sean O'Malley. But it's a test that he can pass. It's a test that he could pass with flying colors, potentially. And if he does, that's just another step up. That's just another highlight reel for him. That's just another scout that he could get on his way up. And if, he loses, then we're just showing what the level that he's at. But I actually think that he looked much better defensively. He was parrying a lot of shots. He had a lot better movement. Wasn't so open, didn't have his hands down so much, and just really schooled Andre Soukhamthath. That was a pretty embarrassing performance by Andre Soukhamthath. Didn't show much on the feet at all the first 2 rounds. Really was just getting beat up. And then the third round, just lost the fight off pure stupidity, man. And for Andre Soukhamthath, I think they're going to send him packing after that fight. Good for him. He got to experience a main event, or pay-per-view main card. He got to experience a pay-per-view. Got to be on a card with Chris Cyborg. Got to be on a card with Brian Ortega, with Frankie Edgar. But, man, just really dropped the ball there. And I think what we learned is Sean O'Malley is ready for a top 25 guy.